What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Brevard College Disc Golf Course, and we are playing with a little bit of overstability. We have the 03s now. 03 is what the flight numbers say. 03, not necessarily what all of them fly like. And one of them, I don't have a 12 speed that's an 03. So it's a -1.3. It's a time lapse. But we have 3 speed, 5 speed, 7 speed, 10 speed, and 12 speed. All of these with 3 fade. We're going to play a fun selection of holes out here. Let's see how well we can shoot. Our first hole is hole 13, 231 feet, tucked left. We're gonna go with the Buzz OS. Hopefully we get a little path skip and get par. That was bad. But since it's a weird challenge, we're gonna actually throw 2 off the first. We're gonna go with the stabilizer as well. Better. Still bad. Looks like probably a bogey. While this stability is so much fun and so workable when you're throwing it, it does not make very good putting. Or maybe it does, and that's par. That is surprising. Really just a warm-up par. That's kind of the only hole that's really protected from the wind on this course. Everything else is windy. Hole 14, about 250 feet. Soft hyzer with the Buzz OS out to the middle of the field. It's going to be more just punch it flat and hope that it fades with the wind. That's quite a fade right there, and pretty short still. Did you see that thing turn into the basket? All right, jumped all the way to hole number 1, 313 feet right out there, just past the left tree. We're gonna try to go out over the street though. Big hyzer. Wind is kind of pushing off of this corner, so it might work, might bring it back in time. And this is a C-Line PD, so hopefully we do good things. I think that's a putt, and that was so much fun. Well, this isn't the best drive I've ever had, but definitely the most fun drive I've ever had on this hole. I am constantly surprised by the stabilizer today because it doesn't normally putt like this. Another jump to hole number 4, 274 feet, tucked behind the last bit of trees that are kind of just in the middle there. We're gonna go stabilizer actually is the main drive here. Oh boy. That might be OB in the softball field. We got a little lucky. We got this fence. Stayed safe. Don't have a super easy putt. What is going on right now? Do I just need to start putting with a stabilizer? This is so confusing. But we're 3 down. Hole 5, par 4, 577. Gonna go with the time lapse, the Christmas lapse, if you will, and just try to go max distance here. Maybe a touch of anhyzer out of the hand. Big S-turn shit. That's not really a flex, but that's just a big hyzer, and that's pretty decent as far as For me, when I'm throwing a backhand hyzer, I'm not expecting to go pure hyzer that far. That's close to 400. I got a little bit more distance than I used to. My max distance pushing shots are actually reaching close to the green, close to where it gets dark out there. But that's with not a time lapse. That's with my straighter, further flying, pushing, straighter pushing distance drivers. This just all hyzer, didn't really flip up. It just stayed kind of on hyzer the whole way. Being here is 100% fine for me. We're gonna try to go with BuzzOS and park it. It's not parked, but it's about 15 feet. Probably too close for the stabilizer. Yep, too close for the stabilizer. Perfect range for the BuzzOS, but that's a par on the par 4. Why are we taking birdies on 70-foot putts, but we're not taking birdies on 20-foot putts? Something is going wrong. I don't know if it's wrong, but it's off. Something is off. Maybe if I could keep what I've got going and just get back what I had, then I'd be really good. Hole 6, 310 feet. It is in the middle of a strangely bean-shaped safe area. The tall grass is hazard. The road and beyond is OB. We're gonna go with the Glory, a forehand. See if we can push it all the way there. It's about 310 feet. And that's hazard. Cool. Okay. This was a little bit too far to hope that we could rein in the magic from back here as well. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad attempt, but it was a 100-foot throw, not a putt. Let's see if we can copy and paste the throw from holes 5 tee shot to right here. That's what we want. About 380 foot, just hyzer. We're throwing into the headwind now, so it's gonna be a little. I was not expecting it to drift that much, because that's a time lapse. That finished more right than it started. Wind is weird sometimes. Can we recover the bogey stroke? Yes. Can we do it comfortably? Probably not. So we're just gonna lay up to the base, take our par. Next hole, we're gonna try to birdie. Oh yeah, that's an easy par right there. Let's go see if we can birdie a 350-foot hyzer. Hole 8, 350 feet. We're gonna go with the Glory, punch it straight, and hopefully we fade across over the ditch and give ourselves a putt. Or grip lock. How far away can we get lucky from? I tried. We got 2 more holes left. We're gonna play 10 and then 11. Hole 10 is about 230 feet. About 250 feet. Kind of tucked behind this last grouping of trees in the middle. We're gonna go BuzzOS forehand. Looks pretty. One more hole. We are currently 3 under par. What can we finish at? That remains to be seen. But with the consistency of hitting metal with this disc from outside of 70 feet today, anything could happen. All right, par 4, 560 something. Push up there to the right of the trees, and then finish to the right. We're gonna go time lapse backhand. There's a crosswind coming off this left side, so if I can hit it flat enough, should just ride all the way over. Fairway, but grip lock. We're we're fine with where we ended up. Remember hole number 1? Big wide hyzer over this. We got the wind coming off the rights from left to right, so if you do go with the forehand, a good chance you're going to go too far past the basket. 15 feet past there's a creek, so you don't want to be skipping that way, you don't want to be gliding that way. I gotta come in on hyzer and let the wind just shove me to the ground. It's like a cheat code for this hole. Go out here, fade in over the creek. Okay, weirdly, stabilizer was the star of the show. Stole all the stars. Well, everything else did a pretty decent job at driving and approaching, and I'm starting to learn the angles a little bit more, and I'm starting to actually get a little bit of flip and play out of that time lapse that I wasn't expecting to. But 70-foot putts, throw-ins that are just barely left. I don't understand what's going on with the stabilizer, but I'm not mad at it and I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment all that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber only giveaways. Definitely helps me out as well. And if we can hit 1,500 before Christmas, I'm gonna be adding an extra disc into the giveaway just for you guys. So until next time, see you out on the course.